This is CBS 12 News at 5:30.
Well, now at 5:30, a recent study finding opioid deaths are up at least 20% in 25 states since the beginning of the pandemic. And the latest figures show opioid overdoses are also on the rise in Palm Beach County.
CBS 12's Al Peffley reports the county's top prosecutor believes he knows why this is happening and what he intends to do. Al joins us live in West Palm Beach. Al?
Liz, we got the latest figures on the opioid overdoses from Palm Beach County Fire Rescue that shows the number of cases they've responded to and the number of patients are both on the rise.
I mean, they're highly addictive. You know, once you build a tolerance to them and you get dependent on them, forget about it.
Edwin Novak, a recovered opioid user, now works doing maintenance at a drug rehab facility in Palm Springs, Retreat Behavioral Health. He's been sober for nearly 7 years. He says he became addicted to heroin after starting on Percocet and oxycodone in high school.
A friend at a party had them and I tried a pill and I liked it, you know, and that was like the thing to do.
The latest figures from Palm Beach County Fire Rescue show an increase in opioid overdoses in Palm Beach County. In 2019, Fire Rescue responded to more than 1,500 opioid overdose calls involving almost 1,600 patients. In 2020, those numbers rose to nearly 1,800 overdose calls and over 1,800 patients.
I'm not surprised. We've been seeing some evidence that there has been a gradual uptick because of the rise of fentanyl.
Palm Beach County State Attorney Dave Ehrenberg says in his view there are two key reasons for the increase. Cheap, potent fentanyl is coming to South Florida from China and the COVID-19 pandemic. So there's an increase. What do you plan to do about it?
We are going to do our part by focusing on the law enforcement side. We're going to focus on those who continue to take advantage of people in recovery through corrupted drug treatment centers and sober homes.
He says the economic slowdown and the loss of jobs has contributed to the rise in opioid overdoses because many people are dealing with financial pressure and isolation.
These type of drugs, what they do is they numb your emotional pain.
One drug treatment expert says the increase in overdoses is alarming.
That was actually pretty alarming to actually physically see them around here, like how high it is and that increasing still. When I first started in this was a northeast problem. But the fact that it's trickling its way in South Florida, you know, that's, you know, something to be alarmed about too.
Ehrenberg says one thing his office is doing is using a relatively new law that enables them to charge a drug dealer with manslaughter if they can prove that a particular drug dealer provided the drugs that led to a user's death. That way, he says, they can lock up some of these culprits a little longer. Live in West Palm Beach, Al Peffley, CBS 12 News.